Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're talking about Kozilek's land base. Okay, so first things first, there's a few lands that are missing. I don't know why I couldn't find the Urza lands, but yeah, that's a weird coincidence that when I'm doing this video, I can't find those lands. I mean, Tron lands on the colorless decks. I don't know. It must be in some other deck though, so I'll find them. Anyways, I'll still show them to you, and I will talk about them. So let's start with that. You have Urza's workshop, which is going to give you 1 mana, but it can also, with a metalcraft of 3 or more artifacts, it can give you 1 mana for each Urza's land that you control. So there are it counts itself, and there are other Urza's lands. So you have mine, tower, and cave. Yep. So you have Urza's mine, tower, and is it cave? No, it's not cave. Mine, tower, and power plant. Yeah. So those are the three Urza's lands. I don't know if Urza's Saga counts, but that would be amazing because this makes Urza's Workshop give 4, and maybe Urza's Saga would make it give 5. But it's Wild Sagas in there, so that's okay. Another kind of land that's not here, but you could use is Vesuva overall, and also the Thespian Stage, which are lands that copy other lands so that they can actually tap for more. So how the Urza's lands work is they each give 1 separately, but when you have all 3 together, they give up to 7, which is a great amount. So they're great for Karn. And then if you have Urza's Workshop, they give 4. So this gives 4. So then it's gonna be 2, 2, 3, and 4. So that means 11. So that can actually get in turn 4, can get your Eldrazi out, or if you have other ramp rocks, it can be before that. But yeah, Workshop and the other Urza lands are pretty great for that. We also have, speaking of Urza Saga, this can let us tap for 1, but it also can get us an artifact. So we can get mana cost 0 or 1. That means Mana Crypt, that means Mana Vault, that means Soul Ring. Okay, so those are very good cards. And then we have Ancient Tomb along the same vein, which gives you 2. Okay, and yeah, that's how this whole lane is gonna go. You got Eye of Ugin, which makes your Eldrazi spells cost 2 less. Temple of the False God gives you 2, but it requires you to have 5 lands or more. Then same with this one, gives you 2 and only 7 lands or more. And Eldrazi Temple 2 for your Eldrazi spells, or what? Yeah, our Eldrazi abilities. Yep. And then on the other hand, here we have Scorch Ruins, which comes in untapped and gives 4 colorless mana, but it requires 2 untapped lands to be sacrificed. So beware of that one. That can hurt you. You're destroying your own lands to get a 4, and then you can lose 4 if someone destroys that one. It's a sad one, but it works. And along with Scorch Ruins is a card called Deserted Temple. This is a very good one because for 1 mana you can untap target land. So all these cards, 1 mana, you tap for 2, it doesn't matter because it would have been 2. But if you got a 3 mana generating land or more, then that actually comes out to be net positive. So if we have 4, we can tap for 4, then untap for 1, that's 3, and then tap for 4 again, that's 7. 7 within 2, it's a really, really good investment. We can also have cards that like Rings of Brighthearth, which combo off with these to make infinite mana. That's really good. A land combo. That's weird, right? And yeah, so that's the kind of thing that we want to do. We want to create a lot of mana, even within our lands, even within our artifacts, so that we can either play combos and combo off, or play Kozilek and just annihilate everyone. Okay, so there's another land that's very useful, so we can annihilate as long as Kozilek can attack. So as soon as Kozilek comes in with Hall of the Bandit Lord, if we pay 3 life, it has haste. So out of nowhere, it was no Eldrazi, suddenly boom, Eldrazi Annihilator 4 with haste. Wow, that's crazy. And also you draw 4 in case it gets countered, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty useful. Then we have Buried Ruin, so that we can return an artifact from the graveyard. War Room lets us draw. Command Beacon, in case they steal our commander, or in case it costs too much, we can bring it back to the hand. And Inverner's Fair and Sanctum of Ugin are going to be tutors. Just like Eye of Ugin, they're going to be tutors for either artifacts or creatures or whatever we want, okay? So speaking of tutors, we also have Ash Barrens, which lets us land cycle for a basic. So we pay 1 and then discard, and we can get a basic. These are our only basics, which are going to be wastes. Same thing here, Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse. You tap them, sacrifice them, and then search for a basic. Same with this one, Fabled Passage and Prismatic Vista. Tap and sacrifice them to get a basic. These two are tapped, that make the basic come in tapped, and these two make it come untapped. So for our basics, the weirdest part of the deck, we are using energy from Pokemon instead of regular basics. Why is that the case? Well, the reason for it is that when we use Pokemon cards, those are going to be the only cards that are yellow bordered. So a yellow bordered card is going to stand out when you're tutoring. So whenever we want to use these cards, as well as cards like Wayfarer's Bauble or there's plenty more, Expedition Map. Like if we want to really have a card stand out, well, a different bordered version is better. So Pokemon cards are actually the same height, width, and thickness. That means there's no felt difference on the Pokemon cards compared to Magic. However, there is going to be a visual difference. That's going to be a visual cue, okay? So that's going to be very useful so that you can speed up, make your games go faster, and that's going to be helpful for you and your opponents because you want to have fun with your friends. That's what we're playing Commander for, okay? So those seconds add up, and people's patience and the fact that you are tutoring multiple times is gonna make them feel like, hey, I'm losing time, or you're just looking at your deck every single play. So yeah, that helps out, and you're being mindful of other people's fun and time. So that's actually a really good thing to do. I think it's the best thing. So let me know what you guys think about that. Is it a crazy idea? Is it a weird, wacky idea? Have you seen it before? And if so, which one is your favorite energy? Or comment which one is your favorite land. Mine is Scorched Ruins, but it has backfired on me heavily, okay? So imagine using it as your third land, and then you get no lands for 4 turns, and it gets blown up. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. But yeah, like I said, comment that, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? So I will see you on the next one. Peace out.